Hi guys, welcome back to LittleLee and Rose. My name is Summer Noel, and today we're going to do a glitter battle. We have a guest appearance, Charlotte Sparkles.
Hi.
We're going to be glitter savages today, and we're going to go head to head on a glitter battle. And we're going to do two different techniques, showing you how different ways to add the glitter and get really, really pretty peekaboos today on your cup. And Charlotte is with Mamarazzi and Company. Did I say that right, Charlotte?
Yes, hashtag Glitter Gang.
Hashtag Glitter Gang. This is the company she's with, and she brought a whole bunch of her glitters today to play with. And I'm going to let her take it away.
Hi, so I recently started this little company about 4 weeks ago, and I sell glitter. I basically leave sparkles literally everywhere I go. My website is glittergang.org. I brought a lot of similar colors today. I brought fine and chunky, and we are super excited because I am going to kick her butt.
No. Yeah. It's not happening, guys.
It is.
So as we go along, guys, we're going to invite you to vote on which technique you like better, which glitters you like the most. Just comment down in the comments below the video and tell us whose technique you like.
Mine.
No, she's not going to win. I'm going to kick her butt.
No,
she doesn't even know. I'm like, I've got secrets up my sleeve.
She thinks she's the expert because she's got like 10,000 views. What is it called?
Subscribers.
You guys.
So you guys, our subscribers, get a vote on who you like the most. Not who you like, because, you know, I know I'd win, but like, on whose glitter technique application you guys like the most. We've also got a couple of glitters that we're going to have you guys vote on. Put the comments down below on what you think we should be naming glitters. Not we. I like to think of myself as part of her team, but it's technically her glitter, so you're going to be naming a couple of her glitters for her, and drop that in the comments below. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get taken away, and we're going to start and do one at a time, and she's going to go ahead and glitter hers, walk you guys through what she's doing so you can kind of maybe learn some new techniques and see some cool stuff. And then I will walk you through what I'm doing, and at the very end, you guys can vote and cheer us, but cheer us on the whole way through. I'm sure we're going to be talking a lot of crap to each other about this. So here we go. We're going to jump into it.
Hi, this is Charlotte, and today I'm going to show you how to apply a really large decal to your tumbler, and then we're going to do an ombre glitter effect. So I have my tumbler. It's already been prepped. It's been painted. And oh, one more thing. I need you to vote for me because I'm going to kick Summer's butt, and my technique is going to be the best.
No way. No way.
Yes, it is. And
I'm just chiming in to say no way.
no, I need you guys to comment for me because, hello, Summer already has all you subscribers. I need you guys to come to my channel.
Don't go to the dark side.
My side is the sparkly side. It is not the dark side. So we're going to put this really awesome decal. It's Jack and Sally, and they're awesome. And I'm going to apply it to this tumbler. So don't even worry about my fuzz and my fur. This is beautiful. So whenever I apply a large decal, I like to bend it in the middle so I kind of know the center. And I love this. So I have my transfer tape already on here. It's been smoothed down. I'm like, I can get this, I promise you guys. Don't mind my crazy nails. So I'm gonna set this to the side. Remember, we reuse everything here, right? Have you guys been watching my paper backing off? I'm gonna find my middle again. And I want this to get as close to the top as possible. So you can actually, if there's anything for the bottom, you can cut that extra off. Let's see here. Summer, are you watching this? Are you paying attention so you can do this?
Girl, I could do this in my sleep.
That's what you want us to think.
Don't make me prove it, though.
Oh, she's trying to prove it, guys. See how she is? No, I know you guys are commenting for me right now. So all the links, too, will be below, guys. Definitely. So I'm just smoothing this out. I really don't want to have a lot of bubbles. And you can see, it's nice and smooth. So now I'm going to move to my other side. Summer, pay attention. You may want to do this sometime. I know I'm teaching you.
Learning from the decal master.
Woo-hoo. It's a glitter queen. That's what I
Glitter queen.
Glitter queen. There you go.
This
We're
is true.
glitter savages today.
Glitter savages.
Whoop, whoop. So it's on there. It's nice and smooth. I can't wait till you guys see this with the glitter. It's going to be phenomenal, and I'm going to win. wonder if they'll know about the adventure it took to get here.
Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys, just so you know, Charlotte braved a major car accident to be here today. She just fixed her car and kept on trucking. She showed up with like a tow strap, keeping her hood down on her car, a brand new windshield, but she made it for our glitter battle today.
I sure did. So if anything, hello, I should win just based on that. All right, it's all secure, everybody. It is on there. Great. Can you guys see it? I think so. Okay. I'm going to pull off my transfer tape. And remember, we save everything. I taught Summer that originally.
Yep. Save it all.
Save it all. We're going to reuse this.
And then she's going to hand it to me, and I'm going to stick it back on its backing sheet because this is a big, giant, beautiful piece of transfer tape that you do not want to waste. You can reuse it, reuse it, reuse it.
Until it is not sticky again. Shoot, I wonder, you know, if we could even re-stick transfer tape like we do mats. Something we could look into. That could be a tip from me. See? Vote for me. I'm going to kick her butt. I'm going to come up with all the new tricks.
I'll take that over here.
Awesome.
All right, guys. So now you're going to watch me and my techniques.
Ah! Don't vote for her. You got to vote for me.
No, me. Okay, you guys, we're going to cut out here, and I'm going to jump on and show you what I do.
guys,
now it's my turn to show you what's up. Okay, so here on this cup, we've already prepped these cups and got them ready for the battle today. This cup has been sanded, washed, spray painted white, and has 2 layers of the hang method over it. And don't mind this weirdness because my husband and my father were organizing and moving a bunch of furniture around for me in my studio here. And they all touched the cups. They didn't know they were wet. So this is what we're working with today. And I am going to do a beautiful butterfly. I wanted it to be a total contrast from my competitor over there. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of geometric butterflies today. I think it'll go a really, really cool effect with the type of glitter that I'm going to use and the way I'm going to put the glitter on. So I'm just going to put these on all kind of haphazard around the cup. Like I said, this cup has 2 layers of the hang method done on it. That way the transfer tape won't lift any of the paint away. So I'm going to just take these and I'm going to be saving my transfer tape off to the side. Oop, we lost one little diamond here. Let me get in there. Add that diamond back on there. Oh, he doesn't want to stick. Ah, stay down.
Vote for me.
Oh. I'm already failing. Okay, so we're going to stick that off. And I'm just going to, and I've made some of them positive and negative space so that they have a really cool effect on the cup. They're not all going to be identical. And we're just going to put them around.
Rub it in good.
Yeah, make sure it's rubbed on very well. And these, move the transfer tape. Keep going. Right.
I really like the negative effect one.
Yeah, the positive and negative. Yeah.
That looks really cool. And this wouldn't matter what color vinyl because it's not staying on the tumbler.
Yep. And so that is our vinyl is actually kind of a thing we're doing. So she's going to show you one way to be able to see and find your decal under the glitter. And I am doing it this way with the dark. So I'm using light colored glitters. So I'm using a dark colored vinyl so that you can see it through the glitter and be able to find it and remove it. So she's going to do it with a whole new technique, but I will let her explain to you. I guess it's not a new technique, but her technique.
Which is better.
So I am going to let her explain hers when she's up. When she gets her chance with the camera.
Camera hug.
Heck yeah.
That little guy down
That
there.
little one, that little nugget, he wants to come with me. All right. And I've got 2 on one sheet, just because I had one big piece of transfer tape. And I'm going to put this one here.
Love them. So pretty.
Sorry guys, I have a paper cut and I made it look way more dramatic than it needs to be with this massive bandage.
And how did she get it? I asked her.
Opening mail. I'm so cool. It wasn't like a dirt bike accident or anything. It was just opening the mail.
My cut is from my accident.
Yeah. Hers is from flying glass. Mine is just from opening a letter.
One shout.
Okay, we're just like a bunch of wounded weirdos over here.
Definitely wounded
making
weirdos.
you guys a tutorial.
Savages.
All right, so I want to have one side be the front. This is going to be the side with the decals and stuff on it, or the words that I put on it. So one is going to be heavy, one is going to be light with the butterflies. All right, guys. Now Charlotte is going to jump back on and start doing her glitter for you guys.
I'm back, and I have just used Super 77 to cover my entire cup and coat it really, really well with spray adhesive. I'm going to set this on the rack right here so that I can mix some glitters for you guys.
And will
Summer,
assist you.
yes, Summer is being my glitter slave right now. She's going to help clean as we go.
I'm nice like that.
She is nice like that. Super welcoming. Okay, so I have an extra medicine cup right here, and I am first,
Here's your stir stick.
my stir stick for handy dandy popsicle stick. I am working from dark to light.
Yep.
And I'm going to use Bora first.
Nope. You're going to mix these.
Oh, yes. Look at it. She's already in love with my glitters. That's the truth. So I'm going to use Monte Carlo Chunky and Grand Turks, which is a fine glitter. And this is like a holographic, pearly, beautiful, well, sorry, not holographic, opalescent.
It's crazy gorgeous in person, guys. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but
The sparkle is so
it
like
is
mermaidy, unicorny,
ridiculously
right?
amazing looking.
So gorgeous.
It reminds me of similar, if you guys have watched my how to do a chunky glitter, it's very similar to that glitter, but sparklier.
It's the most sparkly I could find. I was like, I need this in my life. So, I mean, whenever you're mixing glitter, it's really, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You just really want to look at it and what works, what's pretty, what's not pretty. You really do want to use kind of complementary colors. Isn't that beautiful? Like it? So we're going to add a little bit more. And I did bring Summer some. Yeah, she gets to keep some glitters. And currently I am actually sold out of Monte Carlo Chunky. It is on its way though. I think that looks pretty good. I might make it a little bit darker. I don't know what you guys are really catching on the camera. So this one, the Grand Turks, is like an iridescent. It's really, really pretty. It's like a fantasy series. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't stock many regular metallic glitters. That's not really my thing. I mean, you can get those anywhere. And I really try to bring something to the table that's a little bit different. I mean, all glitter is beautiful. Metallic's beautiful too. It's just, I want to give something a little different.
Yeah, this looks like a mermaid tail.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Total mermaid tail. Okay, so we've got that mixed.
I'll take those two.
Oh, yes.
Glitter slave, glitter slave.
Glitter slave. Now, I have, this one is coming soon. So this one is one I want you guys to comment on what you think I should name it. Now, I do have a theme going, and they're all named after places. So that's what I'm kind of going with here. And it's like a pink holographic, or not holographic, like a pink iridescent, but it has like a
like
lot of opaque
pink pearl.
in it. Yeah, definitely a pearl. Like an opal-y.
Yeah, so that's one you guys need to comment in the comments down below, the pink pearl, and what you think it should be named. And like she said all the glitters she has themes are themes with names of places. Yes. So this is one. Drop it in the comments, guys, what you think she should name this one.
I definitely need a name for it. This is Monte Carlo Fine. It already has a name. You can see it's a rainbow. It's got a lot of.
So this is the Monte Carlo Chunky.
They are sisters. We're cousins. So I'm not really worried about it getting too light or too dark because this is already like a light colored glitter. Both are. It's just going to add a little bit more dimension. And, you know, I've been a hairstylist for 20 years too, just like Summer. So it's kind of funny that we ended up here together. Like it's like mixing color.
We're like twinsies.
Mm-hmm. Except I'm going to win. Kicking her butt.
She likes to think that.
We were joking before I came about. I was like, oh my gosh, my regrowth. I was like, you do mine, I'll do yours.
Hair ladies.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really pretty like that.
Isn't it beautiful? Kind of like a cotton candy. I'm such a weirdo too. Whenever I'm at home and I get it on my parchment paper, I'll be like, you know, picking it up with my finger, dabbing it back in. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Bring it up real close to the lens.
There we go. Can we see in there? It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I think,
so now
yeah,
that's what,
I am going to use. And this one is my Sydney Extra Fine, and I'm going to be using that also. It's an iridescent beautiful color shifting. Most of my glitters do color shift, which I really, really like a lot. And I think we are ready to go.
Hey guys, okay, I am back and I am about to kick Charlotte Sprinkle's butt with my glitter technique. I'm gonna show you glitter splotching. So I've got the ELMERS Craft Bond all over the cup, the spray adhesive. So I'm using a different spray adhesive because we want to show you guys the difference between her and me. So I'm gonna stick it up there. Oh, I got the big fat man hands too. Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm really stuck.
You are.
Oh, there we go. See, that's how well that adhesive works. I literally got super duper stuck in that cup. Okay, so this is the glitter that has no name yet. So there's this one. It's very similar to the other one in style. It's just a different color. This is the lavender. So you guys have to drop in the comments the name you think that she should name that one. And I'm going to mix this with
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yes.
So I want this to be a chunky and fine mix. So let's see how that comes out. Oh, I like it just like that.
Give it a lot of depth.
Yep, I like it like that. I want it to be more chunky than fine. So I'm gonna have my glitter sister take that. Okay, and then I've got that as one of my colors. I'm gonna do this one. It's a chunky, but I'm gonna leave it totally chunky.
And that's Atlantis.
And that's Atlantis. Oh,
Did
actually, you know what?
The silkiness and how smooth they are? Like,
I wanna mix it with, what is this one?
that is Grand Turks.
Oh wait, no, I want Bora.
Oh, there you go.
I want Bora.
Everyone
Okay, so
loves
I am gonna go, oh no, I don't wanna mix all of that. Oh, I'll mix all of it. We'll go for it. We're just playing because this Bora is crazy amazing, and I want to take the win on this one, guys. So I gotta have the most amazing glitter application you've ever seen.
Beautiful. It gave it so much depth.
Yep, that just kicked it up a notch. Okay, so we mix those. Oh, I'm doing all these mixes. Actually, I'm not going to do any more mixes. I was going to mix all this, but I want to leave some that's just fine and some that's just chunky, and then the white.
And so that is my already a custom mix. That's Queensland.
So this is Queensland. This is a custom mix of hers. It's beautiful. She's sold out right now, but it's coming soon, guys.
I am, and I'm sold out of Bora right now as well.
Oh, that's right. That's the blue one. Okay, so these are the colors I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of make it, it's going to be a splotch.
And she's got Maine Fine, Anchorage Fine, Bora Atlantis, the Unnamed, Tokyo. This is Maine Chunky, and we got Queensland.
This one's Queensland?
No, this one's Queensland. That one's Maine.
Oh, that's right. Queensland is the mixed. Maine is that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a splotch. So let me move. This is the glitter she used for hers.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, we're super prepared and organized today.
You use these. Remember, you mixed that one.
Oh, that's right. Well, maybe I'll use some of the purple still.
Okay.
Which one was this one?
That one's Tokyo.
Okay, so Tokyo, because that's really pretty. Then I won't have them all mixed.
There you go.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to do splotch. It's going to be kind of like a patchwork quilt. And I'm going to just cover this whole cup in fun stuff. So I'm going to keep my glitter. What do we call you? My water boy?
I'm the glitter slave.
Glitter slave. She's my glitter slave. I'm going to put her to work overtime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pile. And then I'm going to shift it back and forth. Just like that. And then I'm going to make a little pile. And then I'm going to shift it back and forth.
Don't forget your booty.
Never forget the butt. Make my little pile this way. I'm going to go left and right so they're not all the same.
Right, not all up and down. But I know that I am still going to get the most votes with mine.
Okay, this one I want it to be a little darker and a little heavier, so we're going to, and then shimmy it a little less and then go for it. Okay.
It's quick. So, sorry about that. Move this out of the way.
She's going to clean up for me.
I'm the cleanup crew. I know I can do this. I do it all the time. Oh.
Okay, good thing she's off camera, guys.
Right, you don't want to see
glitter just went everywhere.
Spreading the sparkle everywhere I go.
Keeping it real, keeping it real. All right, so now kind of around those, I'm going to do the chunky one to kind of accent.
Oh, I like it.
And the similar idea. Just put it on and shimmy it around. I don't want it all over the cup, just kind of around my purple, just to kind of give it a little
added dimension.
Added edge.
Just like in hair, right?
Yeah, yes, dimension in hair. A little on the butt.
A little bit, don't forget that. Oh, I like it. Looks very pretty.
All right.
So you guys,
Okay.
Swatch on there.
I'll hold the cup. Look, we're gonna be teamwork.
I know, right?
I call her my slave, but then I give her a hand. I can't help
this competition here, sister? There we go.
All right.
And can I move with this?
And now we're gonna do the. This was mixed, right?
That is mixed. You put Bora, right?
Yep.
Didn't you mix Bora with Atlantis? Yes. It's very oceany. See how flat and smooth they look?
Yeah, it comes out really nice, really soft. So I'm just doing the splotches, put it on, shimmy it up and down.
So I wonder how this would be with the, well, if you did the hang method with the epoxy already on it, you could do it.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
That one's really, really pretty. Put a little at the top.
I know in a DM I had told you, I wish I knew about the hang method whenever I was first learning to make cups. I mean, it took me 3 tumblers to make my very first tumbler because I didn't have a turner and I knew nothing about the hang method. I was like, my name is Charlo and I'm here to make a cup. And, you know, I had already sold it. First tumbler I ever made that I had sold.
Well, it's funny because I get called out all the time about how the hang method doesn't work. And I laugh because I'm like, well, it might not work for you, but it works all day for me. You just gotta, it's like anything, it's a skill and you gotta learn your skill. I'm gonna do white as my in-between, like a filler at the very end.
Okay, so did you want to
let's do,
main?
Let's do main because I wanna do the heavy color and then we'll go in through and do the accent.
I'm still gonna kick your butt, girl. I think.
Oh, have you seen my shimmy?
The shimmy, shimmy,
shimmy
shake.
is gonna win it.
The shimmy shake. So are you gonna pull the vinyl, or are you gonna leave it under?
We're gonna pull the vinyl. I just have my vinyl is blue so I can see through.
Definitely. So you guys at home, you could use any color. I mean, if you had some, you know, like too much red vinyl, like you get a roll sometimes, you know, on sale.
And that's exactly where all this came from. I ordered when I first started. I just ordered a huge thing of all the different colors, and so now whatever colors I don't use a lot of, I just use, or one that I have a ton of left.
Right.
I just use, because like I use blue all the time, but not this blue, and it came with like 19 different blues.
Oh yeah, one of those stacks.
And let me just scoop some off because I want to put some on the butt. Yes, this is a very professional,
very
highly skilled technique. I don't recommend this at home. The scoop, it's very hard to master that one.
Scoop the top.
Okay.
The glass scoop.
And now we're going to go in with the chunky. Whoops, that was stuck to my finger. Little spray adhesive.
Malfunction here. Oh, and you know, I had a mishap already, so. Is it in there? I think so.
Yep,
yes,
we got it. Oh no, I can't see it, but I feel like I just spilled something. Oh, there we go.
It's all right. We got it. A little bit of
So now we're going to do, let's do this one.
Queensland.
Because it's so popular. I'm running out of space on my cup.
You are definitely running out of space.
What is this one?
This is main chunky.
Okay, so main chunky may not make it on this cup, guys. I'm going to use the Queensland because it's a very popular seller for her. It's currently sold out, but I want to see it, make sure you guys see it on a cup. So I'm just kind of going through right now in any places that look light on glitter. And also a technique is you can also tap.
Yes, push it in.
To make sure you get good coverage. Whoops, there we go. Here comes my highly specialized technique of the tap.
The tap and scoop. Scoop and tap.
So I call this splotch because you just put it in splotches. And it kind of ombres it and gives it a real textured look.
And
it's super duper pretty. And then you do the shimmy to get it in first. And then here we're putting it on and making sure, with the chunky especially, you want to tap a little bit to make sure you get a good grab. But it's fun because this one is blending in with the other one.
Totally.
Monte Carlo? No, Monte Carlo is my favorite.
This one's Atlantis.
Atlantis. That's the blue one.
Bora.
It's just like Monte Carlo, but in blue.
It is. With the Bora in there.
That's why I like it so much.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so nice. This has like looks like a little cotton candy, you know. Mine looked like a bomb pop, but it bombed.
Charlotte's redoing her, guys. she learned the hard lesson of how hard this YouTubing is.
I did.
One, we're sitting underneath extremely hot lights for studio lighting. And two, she realized sometimes we have to do like 4 or 5 takes because I thought I pushed the button to record her and I did not. So for about 10 minutes, she was talking to what she thought was the camera and it was not recording her. No. So now we've washed her cup and she's gonna have to start over. Sorry, Charlotte, I didn't mean to booby trap you.
You guys, she did. She's trying to set me up and trying to win.
I got one up on her.
Oh, she's got
I'm trying to get it right on this little edge. Tap, 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 tap. Because it looked a little shy on that edge. Much better. Okay, so I'm just kind of rotating and looking and tapping and going crazy here, having fun. This looks like, it kind of makes me, without the neon colors, but just the idea of it, it looks like a Lisa Frank cup.
Definitely. I love Lisa Frank.
I know. I do too.
She had a place in Tucson, like the building kids used to go. We do field trips and stuff. That looks so beautiful.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to let mine sit while Charlotte is going to step in and jump on hers. And then we're going to let them sit for just a little bit and let that tackiness start drying a little. It doesn't dry completely dry. When you work with spray adhesives, guys, it will always be a little tacky. But that's actually a great thing because if we scratch the glitter while we're trying to remove these vinyls, we can just tap a little more glitter back on it because it still remains tacky. So that's kind of a different point of the difference between hang method and working with spray adhesives. Hang method will grab more glitter and get more coverage, but it's not workable. Once it's on, it's on. And spray adhesive is a little bit more workable. Plus, I don't actually want more coverage. I like that's almost kind of a shallow color and makes it look more blendy. I think it makes it look very, very sparkly, and it's going to be super duper beautiful with those butterflies removed. All right, so I am going to jump out and I'm going to let Charlotte come in and finish her cup up for you guys.
Okay, guys. We're back, and I have re-sprayed my cup with spray adhesive. As Summer mentioned, I had a mishap. She set me up and didn't record me for 10 minutes as I already had completely ombre'd my cup. I was good.
Booby trap, booby trap, booby trap.
She did this.
That's how bad I want to win. I'm super competitive.
Super competitive, and I have now realized how much it takes off camera and how long it can take to do one of these because, wow, yeah.
Yep, tutorials are a lot of work.
A lot of work.
We do a lot of takes.
A lot of takes and mess-ups and mix-ups and craziness. So it's been good. So I have actually already pre-mixed my glitters like Summer did. And again, my cup is with the 777 or Super 77. And what I'm going to do, because you guys are going to pick me and I'm going to win, I am going to I like to do this at home. I put a little bit of glue on my vinyl so that I know where it is. I'm using pretty light colors anyway so I can see, but there's a lot of detail on this actual piece, and I really want to be able to make sure that I pull all of it off and don't leave anything on to show that like peekaboo technique that I'm doing here.
Sorry, what you can't see is me off camera. I'm rushing to set up her
glue gun.
I'm her glitter slave today. I'm setting up her glue gun. That's me making all that banging clanging.
Setting it up right now. Am I good?
Yep.
All right. We're good.
So that's going to take a minute, though.
Oh, yes. Okay. So.
All right. We're going to wait a minute, guys, and then we'll be back. Sorry, I was a bad glitter slave, and I didn't have it ready on time.
We are back, and my glue gun should be nice and hot. I mean, Summer is totally booby-trapping me over here. So I am going to just put this on here in a few different little spots just so that I know where my vinyl is.
I have this glue gun from doing my wedding.
Do you seriously?
Yeah, I bought it for my wedding to make these little things that with flowers and stuff and lights to hang up in the trees. So that's why I have a little craft glue gun.
Did you guys get married out here?
Yeah, we got married at my parents' house.
I love this house
underneath the zip line.
Oh, that is so cool. There we go. I think that I'm good. Maybe a few more. I mean, at home, like, you know what works best for you. I know. I mean, I've been making cups for a little while, so I know what works best for me. And this is really good. I'm going to be able to see where my vinyl is, and that'll be good. Okay. So I've already pre-mixed these colors. Here's Bora Bora.
So she mixed her colors just like I did with mine, guys, but so she'll tell you what colors she blended.
And I think, I want to say that we might have said that in the next, but I'm not positive. I'm just trying to get this on here. And I know you guys are used to the way summer works really, really fast. And when you guys join my group and you see how I work, oh goodness, I might go back in there and delete all those videos and get my setup. Wow. Yeah, because you do work really, really fast, and really because people, yeah, don't want to sit and be bored and all that.
I talk fast, I move fast.
I'm pretty fast moving shaker. I mean, and the funny, we have a lot of...
Plus, I'm already accustomed to straddling a microphone and camera stand and lighting.
And all your business.
This is your first time, so...
It is my first time. I am a camera straddling virgin. Okay, I think that that's nice and it's good.
You need a little more on your butt. You can't see it.
Oh, I cannot on my angle.
Well, she's handicapped again, guys, because I took half of her Bora and used it in my blending.
She did. I did bring more.
Oh, that's true. We have a whole bag of it.
I forgot.
Oh, that's right. We have a whole bag.
Yeah, the glitter supply is here. This is like such a different way to work with the camera between
the tripod in between your
yes!
legs and arms.
Yes. But I know that my cup is going to be the best, and you guys are going to vote for me. Like, I'm good. Yeah. It's not down that far.
All right. Glitter, glitter, glitter.
Glitter, glitter, glitter sleeve. That's what I should have done too. Put it over there. Yeah.
Okay, and paper. So this is the Monte Carlo Chunky.
It is, and no, yes, it is. And I mixed it with Grand Turks. I was thinking it was the Atlantis that you had mixed.
Nope, different.
Yeah.
Different look. Very similar, but definitely a different look.
Definitely different.
This one is has more of an opalescence to it.
Yeah, and then it's got that iridescent-y turquoise too, but it's got a little bit of color shift in there. If you can kind of see it, I don't know if the whole camera's catching it. The opal catches like every color. It's really, really beautiful. And then like what's really important to me is how flat and smooth they lie.
Oh yeah, it's going down perfectly smooth, even on the. Sometimes you have a hard time with chunkies on top of the spray adhesives. They don't lay down like they do with the hang method, but this one they're going down totally flat.
Think I'm good? Yep. Think so? Think it's down far enough?
Yeah, I would boot. I
Right
see
here,
a totally
this
different
little-
light section than she does, so I'm on the other side of the table. But
See it right there.
yeah, right on the edge. That looks good right there.
I don't know if that's vinyl or not. Right there. Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay, glitter girl.
All right. Okay. There we go.
And if you could see the workspace right now, you guys, you would say you are being glitter savages. We have glitter
It's
everywhere in this back scene where I'm standing. We're just going for it. Okay, so this is the one you guys need to
Name this in the comments.
Yep.
Definitely.
You know what it looks like? Little bits of bubble gum.
It really does. It does. And then it's got the rainbow white in there. And well, we've already applied this once and seen how it looks, and it really grabs the base. And we know this because I had to wash it off. She set me up. She's trying to win. She's in it to win it. Make sure it gets on there nice and pat that down a little bit. Pat, pat, pat. My very technical method here.
I can't remember where you had to wash it now.
Oh, because you didn't record me.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, wait, why did we have to record? Why did you have to wash it again? I don't remember there being a problem. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
I pushed the button and it didn't actually push the button.
You got our first 7 seconds, remember?
Yeah. No, it wasn't even 7 seconds of you doing this. It was 7 seconds of us talking to each other about how we're going to do this.
Right, before.
Yeah. So you guys will see that in the blooper reel.
Oh my gosh, we were talking about that, about the bloopers. That's going to be pretty funny. Okay, I think I'm good. I mean, the next that I'm going to use is Maine Extra Fine. So that's like a pinky peachy, corally kind of color. I think that's...
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Maybe... I know you work way faster.
No, you're doing good. Looks good.
All right. All right.
The reason she didn't put it there, guys, is because that's just a big ball of vinyl.
Vinyl. And I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but in front of me, it's definitely there. And then you guys can see right here, that's where the little glue is. And I am actually reaching through the tripod to do my ombre, which I've never done before. I am reaching through the tripod. It's so funny.
The things we do.
Yes.
For a good
cause.
For a good video for YouTube.
Definitely. And for, shoot, subscribers. I need some subscribers. Which I love your channel, Summer, by the way. Love it, love it, love it. I've been a huge fan since you first started. And if you guys are not in Summer's Facebook group, get in there. It is awesome. Awesome place to be.
Oh, I have to do the prize today.
Oh, prize.
I forgot. I did the one with the chemical mask, the game with the chemical mask.
Yes. I know, and I don't have one, guys. I'm gonna go get one though, because I was making Summer's the geode with the super glue, and that's how my voice got like this. I normally don't sound like Stevie Nicks at all. I have a really high voice, and I did not use a chemical mask, and yeah, I got a really sore throat, and I think that that's honestly why. So we were talking about this earlier, how it looks like a bomb pop.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb pop.
Definitely.
From when we were kids, like a pastel bomb pop.
Definitely. I kind of want to put a little and maybe patch a little bit.
Tap.
Yeah, it's very iridescent, this color, so just make sure it's nice and got a lot of coverage. I think it's going to be good, yes. And it's okay if it's a little more shallow up there as far as the color goes, because it's an ombre. Oof. Did you see that? Okay, guys, I know that you're going to vote for me. Oh, hey, Summer, can you go over there and grab me that paper towel?
Yep.
So, guys, I have been saving glow spray for my secret weapon, and I'm going to use this over my cup, and when you pull it, then you know what I mean? So this will be white where the vinyl is and everything else. So it's really going to pop. This is my secret weapon. Do not tell Summer. Vote for me.
All right, guys, now I'm going to remove the vinyl. You can see I used the dark blue vinyl on purpose. That way it would be easy to see instead of using, I'm trying to show you guys a different technique from the hot glue. So I knew I was using pretty pale colors with the white background, so I used a very dark vinyl. That way it's super easy to see and find. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on high speed and pull all this vinyl up. Side note, I absolutely love watching this back on time-lapse. It's so relaxing to me to watch myself weed on time-lapse. Anywho, all right guys, here we go. Okay, guys, we are back, and let's see. Little Miss Charlotte Sparkles has had to go home. She did not realize how long it takes to tape these suckers. These are not, even though the video itself may be 20 minutes, guys, it takes me usually multiple days to film one tutorial, and hours and hours and hours and hours. This is extremely time-consuming, guys. So she had to take off. But now we're a couple days later, and my cup was a total fail with the butterflies on it because trying to rush and do a tutorial in one day. I was trying to be prepared and film it all in one day with her, but that just, it never turns out when you rush, you guys. So I tried to pull my stickers away, and it just lifted all, it hadn't actually set long enough, the spray glue. So it just lifted all the glitter and stuff away from it. So I tried to repair it and fix it and do what I do. And ultimately, I was just getting more and more mad, and I really want to get this tutorial out to you guys because it's so fun to see. That I just went and did a glitter flow over the top of everything. So I didn't film this part. I will do a glitter flow tutorial for you guys. But basically what I did was I just covered this with a heavy layer of epoxy and sprinkled the glitter down on it and then heated it up. And it just kind of blows around and becomes a stream. But I used all the same glitter colors. I just covered up where the butterflies were because they just weren't turning out. So it's the same cup, guys. Same old cup with the same old paint on the inside and everything. But I just did a glitter flow over the top. Now I'm going to make this into a geode. So I thought that would be really fun because I thought, well, we completely failed with that one. But I want to take a hard curve and show you guys something really, really cool. So we're going to do like a mermaid wood grain peekaboo on this one, which I love. It's kind of a bizarre thing, like wood and mermaids don't really go together, but ultimately it looks so pretty that I don't really care. And I'll just say that I'm a mermaid on land, so mermaids and trees, whatever. Okay, so we're going to layer our paints today. So you can see I've got my 3 colors out. This is the layered paint really shows up when you're removing the paint. When you remove the paint to expose this underneath. So it's going to be like a geode underneath from this paint. And it really, these colors will get exposed. So this is going to be my top coat that I'll end up doing the wood grain on. And I'm going to layer these 2 colors. So first I'm going to go outside and I'm going to paint, let's see, I'm going to paint the purple down, a full coat of the purple. Then I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do a full paint of the green. And then I'm going to let that dry and I'm going to do a full paint of the white. So you guys, I'm going to have 3 coats of color on here, which is totally fine. Just let them build up. Make sure they're dry in between each coat, and we will be back. I will show you it between each coat. Okay, guys, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. So we've got all the layers on there. We've got the purple, then we've got the blue, then we've got the white. I just want to explain my way of thinking on why I did the purple first and then the blue. The purple was darker, and so the white would have a harder time covering that dark purple. I'd have to put lots and lots and lots and lots more paint. So I did the dark color first, then lightened it up with the blue, the light aqua, and then we went with the white. Okay, so that's why I did that. It's no other reason than that. So I'm going to show you a new technique. I just realized I forgot my little daughter. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, sorry. I needed this little cup. So this one, I'm just going to have just a few little drops of alcohol. It's like 2 mLs. Just available. I'm going to put it right here off to the side of the camera. It's just in case I need it to correct something, because we're going to dive into a little bit more technical of a wood grain than you've seen me do, because the other ones I was doing were just basic wood grains, and then I did basic wood grain with a peekaboo. Now we're going to go into a little bit more edgy, I don't know, just a different wood grain. So I'm going to have my little plain alcohol off to the side in case I need to dilute the color of anything. We're going to start with our light colors, as I always do. This one's caramel. I really like caramel. It's kind of reddish, but I do like it. Well, the ginger is even more red. So what I'm going to do is put a couple drips on my brush and just get it started. Usually just maybe dab a little bit of ink on the end of the tip to help it hold. There we go. Already using my extra, and then you're going to brush up. And then brush up. Okay, I'm realizing I'm probably blocking the camera here. Hang on. So it's very similar to the other technique. Just get going up. And then keep going with your inks. If your brush dries out, just add more ink and then go up. And then go up. Just start from the bottom each time and work your way up. And you're just pushing the ink up. So you start getting all these variations in it. And you just choose where you want to stop. And that's, sorry, that was looking too soft. You get actually really good grain in it when it's almost dry but not quite dry. Okay? So I'm going to dab it just a little bit more. I'm literally just tapping the end into that alcohol, guys. So again, go all the way up to the top just to start it, and then go back through as it's starting to dry and start pushing ink up. I just kind of taught myself all this, you guys, so I don't know what other people's techniques are or what they're doing out there. I just like the way certain wood grains look, and I just played around with the inks just to get a different grain look than the same old that I do with my basic. So now I'm just waiting for it to dry a little, and there it goes. You can really kind of just see it as it's starting to dry. And that, how did you get in here? Sorry, my cat's in here. I thought I locked him out. He's extremely friendly, and he will inevitably go into my lap. I know, kitty. So the other one, I just do straight strokes all the way up. And this one, I just start working This actually looks cool right here, how it's splitting on its natural self, and I will probably leave that and do a knot right there. Okay. It's kind of a slow, tedious process. That does actually look really cool. I'm definitely gonna do a knot right there. He is now in my lap. And if I kick him away, it just makes it worse. So he's just gonna sit in my lap while we do this tutorial. Okay. He's one of those cats where the more you push him away, he thinks that means you love him more, and he's like, okay, I will come right back and make it worse. And get crazier and get more in your face, because the first time didn't work. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. I wish it would just stay like that, but I know that with the alcohol ink, it won't. That looks really, really cool. So I just do this with just brushing up techniques. Just work my way up. I don't do solid long strokes like I did in the basic one that I've shown you, because this one's gonna add, just going back and forth and kind of working your way up is gonna add the different lines through it. And you can see it's starting to dry, so we're starting to get starting to hold its shape a little bit. So if you only have one alcohol ink, guys, you can dilute it. So so let's say you only have espresso. I was just having a conversation with somebody in my Facebook group about this. So let's say you just have espresso and you just can't afford it. I totally get that, guys. So take the espresso, take your alcohol ink, do this, just put even less than this, just put like a few drops of alcohol and then a few drops of the espresso in there, and it will dilute it and make it a lighter color, guys. So you can do that. And then do the spray seal coat over the top. Sorry, I gotta keep talking and working. Do the spray seal coat over the top. And then do the second color of espresso or whatever color you're doing that you've diluted. Oh, cat. Okay, now he's on the table. Hi, guys. Hi, kitty. I know, you're so cute. He's so incredibly friendly. He just wants to be in everyone's business. He thinks we all need him on our lap. There he is. I'm just gonna pretend he's not there except for talking about him. Pfft, don't get on my cup. I don't get mad at you until you mess up a cup, kiddo. So I've got my paper down, you guys. This time I'm catching all the flair is what we'll call it. He's just gonna hang out with us. Like I said, the more I mess with him, the more he thinks I'm paying him attention, and he gets worse. Okay, so again, same thing, guys. Just push it up and then just work through it and all this. But you see how cool that graining looks? Instead of just stripes like my other one, up and down, this has a lot of veining in it, a lot of change in the tone of it. Sorry, guys, I don't normally have him in here. He's a pest. I just locked him out. He must have snuck in behind the curtains or something. And hiding. I had the whole family in here 20 minutes ago. Kids, dogs, cats. I had to kick them all out. Babies went to bed. Kicked all the animals out, except for this little turd that's following me around. Okay. Ooh, that's espresso. You guys are probably yelling at me through the camera that that's not the right one. Okay, well, this is where I'm going to show you to dilute. So just get the alcohol on. We're going to dilute it out a little bit. Whoops. So you can see that's not as dark as you normally see espresso because I diluted it. It almost looks exactly like, caramel that I'm using now that it's diluted. I used too much alcohol. I got a little excited, so that's going to take a minute. Sorry, guys. I know this is boring to watch, so I'm going to let you stop. I'm going to stop it for a minute while this alcohol dries. I got a little too much on there trying to fix that. All right, guys, I figured you didn't need to see me just finish that out. I just basically was doing it in slow-mo. So I sped you guys up. You get the point. You just kind of work it up and down. This is where you're definitely more definitive of where you're trying to put that wood grain on, as opposed to the first one where you're just swooping it on. This one you're kind of going up. You're making some spots to do some really cool knots, like right in there. Where was my other one? Right in here, I'm going to do a cool knot, probably right here, maybe right here. I'm just kind of giving myself spots to put the knots. And I kept this one super light, and our next round is going to be with the espresso. So I'm going to actually take this out and clear coat it because, as you've seen in my other tutorial, I like to coat this one, so that the next level color doesn't interfere with this color. Okay, guys, we will be right back. I'm gonna spray it with some clear spray paint. All right, guys, so this one has a clear coat of spray on it to protect that bottom layer. We're gonna now move into the espresso. Oh no, I'm using teak wood. Sorry, this is teak wood. I didn't want to go as dark as espresso on this cup because the colors inside underneath are so pretty. They're so light colored. I didn't want it to be too dark. Don't forget, you guys, this is still a competition. Even though Charla is not here right now from Glitter Gang, Mamarazzi Glitter Gang, her and I are still in heavy competition for this one. So keep voting and put in whose you like the best. And of course, vote for mine. I mean, she's not here to defend hers anyway. But hers is gorgeous. I will give you guys the final view. Hers, is, of course, came out amazing. And I know she snuck in the glitter. I mean, I know she snuck in the glow in the dark. Because I turned off my lights and my whole corner of my room over here, my workshop, lit up. So I was like, that little stinker. So I'm going to get back at her by making an amazing peekaboo mermaid wood grain. All right, so I'm not putting this all over. I'm just piecing this in where I want it to. So I'm not doing the big swoops. And we're gonna do a knot right here. So I'm gonna just work this up, work this down. So I don't know, I've never done a true knot with you guys, so what I do is I just put a drip in the middle. So I do my knot, the first one, I put the dark color down, and then I work it up and down, and then I will put another drop down in the middle, and then work it up and down, but go not as far. So I'm going less and less, just a little up and a little down. And that gives you a really cool knot. And I accidentally spattered some of my ink, so we'll just go ahead and blend the spatter. So I am just working my way around the cup with the teak wood. I'm just adding some detail, just a little swoop here and a little swoop there. I'm gonna put another knot right here because I see I've left myself a spot. Put the dot down, go up, go down. Remember guys, a lot of this is actually gonna get rubbed away. So I don't know why I'm being so detailed. It's probably tedious to watch too. Sorry guys. And then drip, I keep doing that. I gotta be a little less aggressive with my tilting. Dripping everywhere. But that's what's nice about peekaboos, because I can always just rub off wherever it dripped. Okay, this is a big light spot right here, so we're gonna add some texture in there. I'm gonna do the same thing with this little section here. I'm gonna brush it up, and then I'm gonna go back through, and I'm gonna finish halfway up and stop, go halfway up and stop, and go a little bit more and stop. So you can see it gives you that look. I just wanted to kind of show you guys that this is just kind of a fun cup. Show you guys different stuff. Get that ink on there and go up. And just don't go all the way to the top. Just slowly start, I'm sorry, my hand is probably totally blocking that. So what I'm doing is I'm going up, and then I get it going, and then I come back, and I push it just a little bit, and then I stop, and then I push it just a little bit. If it starts drying out, I just add a drop. Push it just a little bit, so you see you kind of start getting those fingers going up. Okay, we're going to turn the cup. So you can be more deliberate with the cup or just crazy with the cup. It doesn't really matter. It is your cup. Everyone does it different. And you don't have to use my style. I'm sure there's a bunch of other styles. This is just what I've kind of worked out and what I like. And I find it to be quite easy. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to work it up and then work it up. And I'm just stopping. Not doing anything too definitive. But I like the layers of the lights and the darks because it adds like almost its own peekaboos to it. I'm going to do a knot right here. So I'm going to go up and down. Make this a bigger knot. Okay, so we're going up and down on that one. Put the drop in the middle. Work it up, work it down. Kind of give yourself a center there. Put another baby drop. Sorry, I don't want to squirt this everywhere. Now I'm being like overly timid to put my drop down. Woo! Because I keep spraying it everywhere. That was a huge drop. I might have to pull that out a little more. Okay. So you can see it's just got a lot of texture with the light and darks. It's got the knots. It's just fun. It's just a different cup. Just something unusual. Like I said, remember, I'm going to be removing a bunch of this from the cup to do the peekaboo. And that is actually going to start in just a minute. Okay, so now I've got that on. And now because I'm not doing another layer, actually I've got a lot of dark on that side and not on this side. So I'm actually gonna, you guys have seen enough of this. I'm gonna add a little bit more dark on this side to make it more uniform with the other side, and then we'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, now is when it gets really fun because you start doing the big reveal. All right, so I know that there was a spot that I liked the most. So I wanna try to focus on that and leave that where it's at and just start rubbing away. So what you use to remove this is you can't use acetone, guys, because the acetone will eat away your epoxy. So you have to use alcohol. So this is going to take some elbow grease. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to bonk the camera a couple times. So I apologize in advance for that. And you're just going to take the 91% alcohol and just rub. And you have to keep rubbing all the way. So see, you can start seeing that blue and purple start getting revealed, as well as the glitter is going to start coming through. So this is kind of like a Woodgrain geode. And you can see how those colors in the paint just add that really, really cool effect. Now, you can get thinner stripes in working with this by using just the tip of your finger or a cotton ball, a Q-tip, and get it smaller, but I just go for it. So you can see, you just rub away and you make the little crack with the glitter peeking through. Now you can keep this going as wide as you want. You can work it to the side. I'm gonna start kind of going down at an angle. I'm gonna widen it out. I need more alcohol. You just kind of do this over and over and over and rub and rub and rub until you get the cup where you want it. So the alcohol just helps remove all the paint and coloring. So see how it's kind of bringing the brown back in? I leave that. I like that really natural look. But if you like a more clean, crisp look, then just you can easily clean that off. So I don't like it to be uniformed. I like it to be fat and skinny and long and short and all over the place. So I'm going to put you guys on high speed because you get the idea of this. Just take a shop rag, 91% alcohol. It has to be 91%, guys. And otherwise it'll take you forever. And I'm just going to work through this cup. All right, guys, I'm exhausted. I am sweating. And I'm not even a third of the way through. We still have to go back through and do all the detailing around here and do all this good stuff. But I need to go to bed. It's really late here. So I'm going to cut out halfway. You saw that. We will be back. I'm going to finish the rest of the rubbing up, and then I will be back. I'm not going to do the rest of the rubbing on camera. You guys have seen enough. You understand the concept. And you can see where it's really cool because it's revealing that purple and the blue. The aqua and the purple. It looks really, really cool. But I'm going to show you I'm going to do some detailing around the edges here to make it not so stark. But we'll come back and do that. I need to go sleep. I haven't slept in a couple days. So I'm gonna finish rubbing these out tomorrow, and then I will jump back on with you guys and we'll do the rest of the detailing on this cup. All right, guys, see you soon. Okay, guys, we're back, and I did some more of the rubbing away and getting it back, pulling it back and revealing the really cool stuff underneath. I'm gonna stop here, and I like the amount that I have showing through. I might go through, maybe make some of these areas a little bigger or a little thicker, but I'm really happy with it. I love that this glitter looks like even mermaid scales under here. It's gonna look incredible with the decal that I have picked out for this. I'm already excited. So I wanted to show you what I go on my next step, guys. So this is just the paintbrush I used last night. It was firmed up. So what I did was I just dropped it down in alcohol and I got it loose again. And I just dabbed it off on a shop rag just to get some of that alcohol out. And then you're ready to start again. You don't have to wash your brush or whatever. You can, but if you haven't, that's just how you would start. And then what I'm gonna do is basically, I don't like so much white around, and you'll see I do a couple different things to negate some of this white as I go back through, and I can just kind of re-brush in a little bit more around the edges. And because I didn't seal in that top, the last wood grain layer, it just blends it right in. Now, if I had sealed that layer, it wouldn't blend as well. So this just helps blend it in a little bit. So you can see there. And so then what I do with that to then clean it up a little bit more to reveal the color really well is I take a Q-tip and I re-rub just in case I got any of that wood paint. And I like a little white, but I don't like a lot. So then I just take the Q-tip and I rub just around the edges to reveal some of that aqua and purple and re-reveal some of that white, but just not as much, and clean it up. All right, then I let it dry because you're gonna get a little edge. You can see the edge forming. I let it dry for just a second, and then I just wipe a little bit with the Q-tip. To re-smudge that line. All right, so there's that one. So I'm gonna just keep doing that whole process all the way around the cup, and we will be back. All right, guys, there she is. It looks a little dull now because we have put a coat of clear coat spray paint on it, but you can see how I filled in a little bit of the edges around there of that super white. I want a little white, but not a lot of white. And this glitter will pop back up and be really, really bright and shiny once I put epoxy on it. It's just dulled out now because of the matte finish clear spray I put on there, but it will get shiny and crazy again and gorgeous. So I'm gonna put this under epoxy and then we'll get to the decals. All right, guys, here we go. It came out so pretty. I'm in love with it. This will probably end up going in my personal shelf. No, who am I kidding? I'm gonna give it away. I was gonna keep the last one, the Ariel Emerges cup, and then my nanny saw it. And so now it belongs to my nanny and she's in love with it. So this one came out absolutely gorgeous. The glitter is ridiculous under. I mean, it even looks like I cleared out a lot of this area because it actually looks like mermaid scales on here. So pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna put the decals on. I've made these gorgeous ones. It says, bound by sand and salt, she calls them to the sea. It's gonna be a siren theme. I have a mermaid thing. I mean, don't we all have mermaid and unicorns on our hearts and minds? And then we're gonna do this beautiful mermaid. I designed this. She's gonna go on the cup. I made her colors very similar to the cup. And I'm gonna use the holographic or opal. I'm not sure if they call this holographic or opal, but it's really, really pretty. It's gonna really stand out on the dark background. I'm super excited about that one. So we're just gonna peel her off. She is done on the glossy sticker paper, It is waterproof paper, so it will not go transparent when we get it under epoxy. So what I do when I do these, you guys, is I print them on the glossy sticker paper. The link is will be in the description menu of this tutorial, guys, to this paper, because this is a really good one. I've played with a lot of them. This is a really good brand. So what I do is I print it out on this paper, I cut it on my Cricut, then I seal it with clear spray. And I seal it after I cut it because I don't want the sealer messing with, for some reason, because this is glossy paper, and then when you seal it, it even gets shinier. The Cricut machine has a hard time reading the black line if it's been sprayed over with the clear spray paint. So I print it, I cut it, and then I spray it. Okay, so this has got, now I don't spray it, because I don't spray it to make it waterproof. It's already waterproof. I'm spraying it to hold the colors in place when it goes under epoxy. And it should be fine. This is a very delicate sticker, guys. I'm just gonna very carefully pull it up. Her hair is in long strands. So I'm gonna definitely carefully take it off here. So this actually just looks exactly like what a white water slide would look like. I'm gonna throw that off to the side. I'm gonna decide where I want her, and I think I want her right in the middle of all these beautiful scale looking bits. So I'm gonna put her tail here. So this will end up looking just like a white water slide underneath paper, underneath epoxy. I leave the bleed on, you guys. That helps it to where it doesn't look goofy if it cuts out a little of the edge, because it blurs the color out, and so you don't just have a white edge. So I always leave the bleed on when I'm cutting out a sticker. Very, very, very few situations where I would not leave the bleed on. So I'm just gonna carefully push down her hair, the swirls of her hair. Yeah, so this is gonna be a siren cup, guys. And don't worry, I'm not cheating. I have been talking to Charla. She knows I'm doing it. I've been sending her pictures the whole time, and she is in love with the decal, with the sticker. So we're gonna have the siren on this side, and then we're gonna flip it over. And then what I do is I just figure out where the middle is. I look down and I can see my sticker, and then I'll lay it down this way, and we'll go ahead and add this decal. So this is gonna be on the other side. And I made it big, and because I want you to be able to see through all the letters. I don't want the letters all bunched up, covering up the glitter. So I've got it pretty big so that you can see through the words pretty easy and see all the beautiful. So I'm just gonna concentrate here for a second. I always drop it down the middle and then push one side down first and then the other side. That helps you not get ripples. So I'm gonna then rub it really good. Bound by the sand and salt, she calls them to the sea. I think it's beautiful. I love sirens, mermaids, all that awesome stuff. And of course, I made it sparkly and shiny, so it's even better. All right, okay. That little E doesn't want to stick down. So you guys, I fumble just like everybody else. I have struggles. The struggle is real. Okay, some of these little fine little bits are not wanting to stick down. I mean, they're going, but I'm working with it to keep it there, because you've got to be careful with this holographic, because if you pull it and it stretches, it looks terrible. So you got to just go slow and steady. All right, I'm going to pull this decal up. You guys get the point. Remove the vinyl backing. You don't need to watch me for 20 minutes do this. It's not really going to take me 20 minutes. All right, guys, there she is. She is gorgeous. I'm in love with this cup. So I just thought when I was doing this, and I was like, the wood and the peekaboo, it just really makes me think of a mermaid, but like a mermaid on land, because we've got the wood. And that's when I was like, okay, siren, where it's the mermaid is calling them to the sea. So that's where I put this. And then I got the bound by sand and salt, she calls them to the sea. And I put that in the holographic. It stands out really well on the wood. I think it's gorgeous. You got this gorgeous, almost scaling behind it with this glitter. Now, you guys, this box is going to be available with glittergang.org. She is going to have it listed there called Siren Song. Oops, there was a little piece that I forgot to weed out from her hair. Oh, I'll have to get, okay, I'll get that later. It's a little piece that I forgot to weed out of that little hole. So this box will be called Siren Song. It's going to be listed on glittergang.org. It's going to have the decals and the glitter available, so in a pack. because I'm not going to release this image to the group for free. This is going to be a limited time offer through glittergang.org for this cup. So if you want to mimic this cup or you love these decals and you want them, that's how you're going to get it, guys. She's going to keep it a really reasonable price. And I believe there's going to be a coupon code. I think there's going to be a coupon code. We've talked about it. I don't know. Because this is all in the works still, guys. I'm growing with you guys and we're trying to keep up and get this awesome stuff out to you guys. So that is going to be there. So I'm going to get this gorgeous thing under epoxy. I'm very excited. Can't wait to carry this one around. I feel like this is going to draw a lot of attention. It's very, very beautiful. It's probably even prettier in person than what you guys are seeing on camera. I'm in love. All right, guys. I'm going to throw this on with epoxy. You've seen me do epoxy a million times already on this tutorial, so I'm just going to get it done and we will be back. All right, guys, there they are, the two cups. They are so pretty. They both turned out very unique from each other, completely different, even though they actually started as cups that look identical to each other. I know this tutorial was a little hard to follow, you guys, because it was my first time having a guest star, and it did not go as planned. We had a lot of mistakes. It's my first time trying to film cups all in one day, and I have learned a big lesson from that, guys. But I know this is going to be a really fun one for you guys to watch, and ultimately it does come out with two beautiful cups, and you do see each step to each cup. Charlotte is not here, but still vote. Still drop comments in the bottom what you think she should name the two glitters that have no name yet. Look forward to, these will both have boxes, and you can buy the boxes at glittergang.org. The boxes will be two separate boxes, so if you don't want both of them, you don't have to buy both of them. There'll be two separate boxes. The one on the right will be the big, large decal with Jack and Sally and the 4 glitter colors that she used. And the one on the left will have the mermaid decal and the script decal, the words on the back, and the glitters that I used for the glitter flow. So there you go, guys. It says, bound by sand and salt, she calls them to the sea. It's the siren song. So that one is just a little different. But again, you guys, thanks for hanging in there with us. It's been super fun. I'm going to show you the glow in the dark feature of the Jack. So I've got slightly different filming equipment on right now. That's why it seems a little bit darker, because I've got all the settings designed so when I turn off the light, it's going to keep filming, and it should show off that super, super bright glow in the dark that Charlotte snuck in there. And yeah, guys, this was really, really fun. I hope you learned a lot, even though it was kind of a goofy little challenge. Sorry, that's my turners in the background cranking away, doing some B-cups. So here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If this is the first tutorial that you're seeing, please check out my others. They're not this kind of all over the place. They're usually very line drive direct and teach you a specific cup. This was just a fun one to have one of my awesome glitter suppliers come in and do a little glitter battle challenge on a cup. And it went a little sideways for us because we were trying to record fast, but it was a lot of fun. And ultimately, like I said, it came out with two beautiful cups. So here we go, guys. Turning out the lights. Awesome. I mean, is that not amazing? She did a beautiful job on that cup, you guys. It's got all the, I mean, it's glowing like daylight. That's how I knew she cheated on me and putting glow in the dark, because when I turned out my lights in my workshop, this thing just lit up the room. And you can see how Jack and Sally show right through with the gold. So you can still, even in the dark, you can still see the really fun outline. Now, the reason you can kind of see the glitters over this, guys, is because I actually double glittered it after she left. So the glitter is actually over the glow. So that's why you're kind of seeing some stripes. So if you want to avoid that, just put the glitter underneath the glow. But she had sprayed it, and then I didn't know, and I glittered it again, and then I turned off my lights, and there it was. So you can ultimately even get a brighter glow. This is using the Rust-Oleum glow, and you can use the Double Max. And if you want to, I think my camera now readjusted, and it's probably pitch dark on us, so let me see. My camera does not like to be in the dark. It wants to adjust. Hold on, guys. There it goes. So you can see the Jack and Sally. They're really, really fun, guys. And I hope you guys love these cups. Again, like I said, the boxes to coincide with these cups can be purchased at glittergang.org, and they will be available tomorrow. No, well, now it will be available as this tutorial is releasing. I'm releasing this one tonight, so it will be available. Everything will be up and on YouTube tomorrow. Her website will be updated with the boxes available. There'll be, like I said, there'll be 2, one for Jack and Sally and one for the Siren. Okay, guys, let's see. Check the links below. I've got all the shopping supplies down there for you guys as well. Very common stuff that I used, and I've kind of searched around and found some good deals for you guys. And, join my Facebook group. We have so much fun over there. All right, guys, this is a very long tutorial, so I'm going to jump off. Bye, guys.